Skumma, Geistgüsse, whatnot, it's your boy Blazing Mellow the Raging Sun, the Blazing Star, right back with another one. What the fuck is good with your late night session? Long time no see, huh? Long time no late night session, but today I want to talk about how people who identify with wrong things essentially have no motherfucking quality. But before we do that, let me get my goddamn shit together, let me goddamn check my goddamn thingies, you know what I'm saying? Get my shit in place and whatnot. Get my motherfucking shit in place and whatnot, because my microphone can't seem to goddamn sit in one place, man. Holy fucking shit, man. We have time today. Today I got time, you know what I'm saying? Today I got motherfucking time to take it easy. That's something you should always do, man. Take it motherfucking easy, because what the fuck is there even to go hard for? Unless you talk about your passions and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Is everything in place? I think everything is in place. Everything is as it should be, man. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Yes, sir. Man, one thing I motherfucking hate is this motherfucking light. Some atrocious ass yellow ass light bulb which makes me look motherfucking weird. But it's not about that shit. It is not about that shit. Talking about looking weird and what the rules getting kinda chilling here. This is exactly what the fuck we will talk about in this motherfucking livestream. Have you ever noticed that somebody who seeks attention to the highest degree is somebody who's lame as hell? And what does it even mean to seek attention and whatnot? Somebody who seeks attention obviously wants to be validated. And it just so happens that nowadays everybody seeks attention. Which is essentially nothing wrong with. I mean, attention is not something to be goddamn, I guess, demonized, but there is one specific thing, I don't want to say which bothers me, but something I have noticed. You know what I'm saying? Something I have noticed. People who seek attention often want attention based on some motherfucking bullshit, which tells a lot about their own personal goddamn self. And that's exactly what I want to talk about briefly, man. Just don't be in that trap of seeking attention and whatnot. 9 times out of 10, somebody who's seeking attention wants to gain attention based on some motherfucking bullshit. Based on shit which matters none, man. The best example is wanting to be seen for the sake of being seen. Wanting to look good. But what do you want to look good for? You just can't be like, my mission is to look good and that's just that, man. You should always back up your expressions. You should always have some proof in the motherfucking pudding. So if you want attention for the sake of attention, you goddamn practicing shit in motherfucking reverse. And that's pretty much the end all and be all of a person who seeks goddamn validation. They seek validation for the sake of them being them. But you need to back up your motherfucking claims. We are in the motherfucking goddamn court of justice type shit. You need to motherfucking back up, like, not even your expressions, but who you truly are. You just can't want attention for the sake of wanting attention. And these people have bullshit qualities anyways. And this whole scheme, this whole goddamn agenda, is only a thing because people identify with wrong desires. People make desires which matter none the whole identity. Such as, how do I look as far as in my body? How am I seen? How do I look? Do I look like XYZ? Do I look like some shit I've seen on TV 10,000 years ago when I was a child? The whole gist of this goddamn characteristic, which a lot of people nowadays embody, especially in my goddamn generation, and in so many ways even myself, a whole goddamn while ago, but it's still goddamn apparent that I fall into this category, at least I used to. People identify with shit which matters none. They go crazy for shit which matters absolutely none. Hence, they lack quality. Because if you go crazy for something which is of no significance, such as validation in this goddamn example, you lack qualities because you never really develop yourself beyond somebody who's goddamn a bullshit ass motherfucker. Because the way life is working is that you look like your motherfucking mind. The way you move, the value you provide for yourself and others doesn't go beyond the mind state you embody or the mind you have, to make it more accurate. And it just so happens that people's mind is on some bullshit. And what do I even mean with bullshit? Let's just goddamn define our terms. You know, I don't like to sound too vague, but being too detailed is not possible, so let's just keep it a goddamn balance. What does it even mean to have a bullshit motherfucking mind? A bullshit mind is simply just a mind which is constructed by things which is not goddamn made by the person who's owning the mind. Or in simpler terms, a bullshit mind is a mind which contains out of shit which is given to that person. And the things you're given to often or like damn near exclusively go back to society. You see what I'm saying? The things outside of you which you make up you might be 10 times out of 10 go back to motherfucking society. Unless you live in the goddamn Amazon rainforest and you don't know what the fuck a goddamn phone is or some shit like that, man. But chances are, if you watch my video, you are living in goddamn society in some way, shape, or form. You live in a goddamn society, and the whole global society is just pushing some motherfucking bullshit. Hence, everybody's mind is onto some bullshit because human beings are very much a bundle of impressions. The human mind is nothing but a whole accumulation of expressions. Like, don't get it twisted. Yeah, it's a goddamn accumulation of expressions. And how do you even accumulate? You have to be exposed to a goddamn source, to an output in so many different ways. And this whole global output, everybody's up under, is of course society. And we all know that people who practice society's ways of living don't live a very healthy life because nobody has true quality. Nobody has something about them. Like, we all know this shit intuitively. Some things are just grasped intuitively, vaguely, and expressed and understood through metaphors. So we all know somebody who has that shit on, who puts that shit on, spiritually speaking. We all know what or how a true individual looks like. So I don't even have to define my terms in that. If you get it, you get it, and if you don't, you still get it. Because we all know how somebody looks like who's truly the shit. In simpler words, we all know how somebody looks like who's truly relatable, who's truly not ill, not evil. You know what I'm saying? But this is like missing in this world. We have a shit ton of people just wanting to seek attention for some shit which matters none, man. How your body looks, how your hairstyle looks, how you sound, what you're wearing. I don't know what society made you believe which is important. Money, views, education, money, curriculums and whatnot. That's like the whole goddamn game everybody's into. You see what I'm saying? Or everybody's up under. But don't even make it some omniscient ass entity outside of yourself. Society is no body on its own. Society is no entity on its own. Society is not one entity sitting in some building. Society is me and you. So don't even get it twisted. Don't get it twisted like we make the world. Society is me and you. So don't be like, oh my god, I'm wrestling with demons from the goddamn government. There's no such thing as that bullshit. There's only me and you. So don't even get it twisted. Don't even be so spooky. People portray society as some goddamn anime villain. They think society is some freezer motherfucker sitting in some office goddamn commanding everybody. While in all actuality, everything takes consent. If you don't buy it, if you don't believe it, it doesn't have any power. Like, even with money, they teach that shit in college, so don't even think I'm lying. They teach this right here in college. Money is only valuable because people believe in money. That is, go to every college, go to every business lecture you know, and the first thing they teach you is money is of no value. Money is only an inanimate piece of paper, which is goddamn valueless. It is not something like a goddamn gold bar or some shit like a goddamn coin. Money inherently is valueless, but money only has value because people believe, because people trust in central banks. To be more specific, in European central banks. You see what I'm saying? So everything operates of trust. Like, that's no goddamn rocket science, you know what I'm saying? That's no goddamn secret. That's no goddamn exclusive ass teaching. We all know everything intuitively. Like, you don't need to read any books, you just have to live life and be some rational ass human being. Not even rational ass and logic and empiric matters, but somebody who's a goddamn adult in the motherfucking mind. We know everything intuitively anyways. As I was saying, everything is the way it is because of human beings' trust. Trust or belief makes things real. If it wasn't for everybody agreeing to money, money wouldn't be even a thing. And I'm not here to abolish money or some shit like that. I'm not on some revolutionary type shit. I'm not here to abolish money, but I'm just here to make a motherfucking point. If it wasn't for your trust, it wouldn't be a motherfucking thing. And we don't need to get rid of money essentially because money is not inherently evil. It's just how we use money, which makes the evil, you know what I'm saying? But that's a whole different story. That's a whole motherfucking different story. But my whole point was, goddamn society's way of goddamn pushing out agendas is what everybody builds their identity based off. Everybody builds an identity based off society's outputs because human beings are social species. And it just so happens that this global society, not even this, yeah, I guess we can say this global society because damn near people are the same no matter where you go. Everybody's retarded. Whether you're in Africa, Asia, Europe, and goddamn Mount Everest, goddamn areas, everybody's retarded. Everybody's retarded. So don't even get it twisted. And the way this world is working is that everybody wants attention for some shit which matters none, man. And you are essentially looking like your motherfucking mind, as I was saying earlier. And it just so happens that everybody's mind is onto some bullshit, based on some bullshit which matters none. Which matters absolutely none, man. Like everybody's mind is goddamn predicated on, I don't know, man, being the best crash out on TikTok. Running into your local goddamn supermarket and making the most ridiculous TikTok or some shit like that, man. And I'm not hating, man, that shit is funny as hell, man. Don't even get it twisted, but don't build your whole identity based on some shit which you see on TikTok, man. I mean, we have people building their whole identity based on going to Wendy's, eating burgers, and just running out for their goddamn TikTok or some shit like that, man. And that's like my whole point, man. People who want attention for bullshit got no motherfucking quality. They have no motherfucking quality whatsoever, man. So don't even fall into this trap, man, of building your mind based on something you see online or like in the world per se. Like, whatever, man, whatever medium you're exposed to, whether it's your newspaper, your goddamn TV screen, your goddamn phone screen, don't base your identity based on something you have seen in this world. Because this world is about nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't have to explain because I assume everybody's goddamn an adult. I assume everybody's an adult, so I do not repeat my motherfucking goddamn sentences. If you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. Now I won't tell you shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, have you ever noticed that shit in your motherfucking life? Somebody who wants attention for the sake of attention is the most corniest motherfucker ever. Like in high school, have you ever been around somebody who just wants attention for no damn reason? That person has no friends. 9 times out of 10 he may be even ugly as hell. That dude has no source, no emotion and whatnot. Because that's like the goddamn thing you set yourself up to be. Somebody is a motherfucking nobody, and yeah, give me 2 seconds, I need to piss like a motherfucker, I'll be right back. Yes sir, we are back. Shout out to Mystical Mysterio, man. Shout y'all out, shout out to everybody who's on the motherfucking line, man. Shout y'all motherfuckers out, man. My guys, girls, and whatnot, but seriously, let me tell you something. Let Auntie Mello tell you something, man. Everybody intuitively knows. Everybody intuitively knows, man. Everybody knows when they are about some bullshit. And corny people know that they are corny, at least deep down on the inside when they look in the motherfucking mirror. Corny people know that they are motherfucking corny as hell. It is not a question of, oh, you don't know. It's just a question of changing your motherfucking behavior, because everybody knows. Everybody knows. Do not get it twisted. Everybody knows. Everybody knows about their own motherfucking goddamn activities and whatnot. So the thing, quite frankly, is do not identify with some bullshit outside of yourself. Because you becoming somebody who wants attention or somebody who seeks validation for some bullshit is only a thing when you goddamn identify with something outside of yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? And one very popular goddamn example is people identifying with their physical looks, man. When your mind is based on how do I look physically 24/7, you don't know what it means to develop genuine character. Hence, don't anybody gives a fuck about you because you don't know what it truly means to develop character. You see, your mind is way too distracted. Based on some shit which matters none. How do I look? How many people have seen my goddamn recent TikTok in which I went to Wendy's and goddamn eat all the burgers and smacked every employee? If your mind is based on some bullshit like that, man, you genuinely don't have any character. You genuinely are very underdeveloped. Your spirit is as malnourished as a goddamn child in Ethiopia. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But in all actuality, you malnourish your motherfucking spirit if you just focus on shit which matters none. Just like how you're seen, how much money you have, how much friends you have, how much goddamn views you have, and whatnot. Because that's not something you can truly sustain. In life, you should always seek sustainability. And sustainability is achieved when you truly can make it for yourself, by yourself, within yourself. With that being said, everything else which is not linked in the goddamn sustainability category has to be something which is outside of yourself. Because shit outside of yourself cannot be sustained. You cannot sustain your goddamn next TikTok being viral. Because you don't know how many people will see you. You don't know how many people will goddamn see your channel. You do not know how many people will like your shit. So the only thing you need to focus on is doing the best that your motherfucking can. That's like a top tier way to avoid being a motherfucking nerd. Is to goddamn focus on what really, really is of importance. Your goddamn own spirit. How you are motherfucking doing. You know what I'm saying? How you're motherfucking doing. That's really the end all and be all. How you're motherfucking doing. And don't be somebody who wants to be validated for shit which matters none. Or don't even seek to be validated, period. Even if you're doing some shit which is genuinely about something. Because this whole trap of validation is something which is fleeting. It is running away as fast as somebody's daddy. You see what I'm saying? Because, as I was saying, man, you cannot sustain that shit. You cannot sustain that shit forever. You might feel good for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour, maybe even a whole year. But shortly, goddamn slowly but surely, people will move on eventually. Not to say that nobody will give a fuck about you. But you simply cannot necessarily count on people to always be there. You don't trust anybody. Do not trust anybody, man. Don't even people cannot even trust their own motherfucking self. Because people cannot trust their own self as in what they truly want is not even beneficial for their motherfucking life. They might be like, oh my god, I wanna be the next politician. But you trusting in your dumbass desires not even leading you to quote-unquote success. Or like to do anything meaningful in the world. People can't even trust their own self because what people are goddamn based off, internally speaking, is not something which leads to success anyways. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's just how life goes, man. You either cook or you are the one who's getting cooked, man. And you're not even getting cooked by others. Can nobody cook you? And nobody's that powerful. I mean, nobody's some sort of anime villain. Nobody's some sort of goddamn Freezer. So nobody's some sort of goddamn, I don't know, Lord Beerus from Dragon Ball. Can't nobody really get to you unless you don't even have yourself. At that point, everybody gets to you. At that point, somebody breathing a certain way is goddamn disturbing your own motherfucking spirit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. The focus on validation, the focus on being invested on shit which matters none, is why people are so motherfucking depleted. People are depleted as a motherfucker nowadays because they don't know what it means to develop something. People don't even live life. They truly don't even live life. Because everything they focus on is to uphold one desire, one validation they have gathered by society. And spoiler alert, that shit is not in your motherfucking best interest. I don't know about you, but I do not trust some weird ass, old ass white men telling me about what's the right thing to do. Oh, I don't know, man. Have you ever noticed when you watch the news? Have you ever seen somebody who's not white? Everybody's like white in government. Why the fuck is that even the case, man? Like if you goddamn see the goddamn past presidential goddamn campaign or some shit like that, man. You only see white people. Maybe once in a blue moon you see somebody who's got, I don't know, some goddamn other ethnicity. Which is sketchy as hell, man. Which is motherfucking sketchy as hell, man. But I do not know about y'all. But I don't trust any depleted old white men with goddamn a receding hairline which goes back further than Pluto. Based on telling me what to do and what not to do. So in that case, do not even listen to people. Can nobody teach you shit, man. Can nobody teach you shit, man. Like, when was the last time you was goddamn hearing somebody out and that person was genuinely making sense? When was the last time that shit truly happened, man? I don't know about y'all, but that shit never happened to me, man. Like, I never was hearing somebody out and then thought myself, oh, I'm so glad I heard person XYZ out, man. Like, that shit ain't even a thing in reality, at least not for me. At least not for me, man. At least not for me, man. So in that case, ignorance is bliss, man. Because when you ignore shit, you only see yourself. Which is something everybody neglects. You don't even see yourself. All you see is some bullshit, which matters none. All you see is you wanting to be validated for your body. All you see is you being validated for your goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is focused on shit which matters none, my guys and my whatnot. Like, what the fuck do you mean you spent your whole life running around people pressing on their phone screen and now you're happy? Oh, I don't know, man. Sometimes I truly think I live on a whole different planet because everybody's so retarded and don't nobody. Damn, my bad. What the fuck? My phone taught me to goddamn update my shit, but I don't wanna update my shit, man. I don't know, man. I do not wanna update my shit, man. I have to goddamn charge my. I have to charge my motherfucking shit, man, because I don't know, man. These phone software updates, they only make your phone slower. They only make your phone goddamn slower. See, everybody's about some bullshit, man. They say, oh, you update your phone, but when you update your phone, either nothing has changed or your phone gets straight up goddamn slow. You know what I'm saying? It either gets straight up slower or your phone is borderline not changing. You know what I'm saying? Everything is bullshit, man. Everything is a motherfucking scam, my guys and my girls and my what. Everything is a motherfucking scam. Why do I look so fuzzy muzzy? What the fuck? Especially technology. Especially technology. You cannot even trust. Why do I say even? Like, it is apparent that you can't trust technology. Because who knows who's who? You don't know who's behind some phone screen. You don't know who's behind, I don't know, man, that goddamn videos. You do not know people, so don't even trust motherfuckers. Man, who the fuck is calling me? Y'all give me 2 seconds. Oh. Yes, sir, your boy is, I don't know, man, famous. I'm famous like a motherfucker today, you know what I'm saying? I'm famous as hell, man. The moment I go live, everybody's on my dick, man. The moment I do something, everybody's on my dick, man. Everybody wants me, everybody needs me, everybody wants to see me the moment I go motherfucking live, man. And somebody's texting me right now. Hold on, let me reply, man. What the fuck? This shit might be important. Uh-huh. Nah, that shit ain't even important, man. What the fuck? Nobody's important. I don't know about y'all, but besides me, I do not know anybody who's important in my real life, man. And that's how you should be, man. That's how you should be, man. If you ain't the most perfect human being you know in your social circle or like in your local environment, you're doing something wrong, man. Because you don't see anybody perfect. You don't see anybody who's truly about something anyways. So if you ain't about nothing yourself, oh my god, man, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Like, in this world, there truly ain't no competition, and competition ain't even a thing. But even if you break it down, as far as who your competitors are, when you look left and right, you only see motherfuckers who ain't about nothing. So when you struggle with people who ain't about nothing, you yourself ain't about nothing. And it's not truly hard to be about something in this world. It's not hard to be about something in the world which is full of nothing. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you so much. Let me tell you so much, my guys and my girls and my whatnot. And the reason everybody's about nothing is because they are identifying with shit which matters none. Absolutely none. Everybody wants attention for some shit which matters none. Like, what the fuck do you mean you want attention for your body? Oh, guys, oh, check out my diamonds. Oh, I'm iced out today. Oh. Like, what the fuck do you mean you seek validation for shit which matters none, man? Is that what's truly cool in this world? Wanting to be seen for your goddamn body? Wanting to be seen for how much credentials you have based on some white man goddamn giving you shit to destroy yourself? Are we dead ass? Are we dead ass? I don't know if we dead ass, but it looks like we dead ass. It looks like we are dead ass, my ass, my girls, and my whatnot. It is not hard to be great in this world if everybody's about some bullshit. You see what I'm saying? If everybody's about some bullshit. My guys and my girls and my whatnot. Happy mother. I think it's the full moon already, or like in a couple hours. Either way, man, happy full moon to everybody. Either way, happy full moon to everybody. Like, this whole goddamn Taurus season made me realize how insignificant everything, man. Not to say that my life ain't shit, man. Not in that type of sentiment. But as in, nothing is truly that serious. Nothing is really that goddamn important to be stressed out about, you know what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't for your own goddamn passions, if it wasn't for your own individual creativity and things you truly enjoy, your goddamn healthy ass practices which ain't harming nobody, if it wasn't for these things, I don't know, man. This world ain't about nothing, man. I don't know, man. If it wasn't for these things, I don't know, man. There just wouldn't be anything to enjoy. And that's like the whole keyword. To enjoy yourself. When it comes to enjoying yourself, people base the whole joy on some shit which matters none. But what everybody truly wants is to enjoy themselves. People don't even want validation. The reason why somebody seeks validation is because they seek ways to enjoy themselves, to feel good about themselves. And we have much more healthy ways to enjoy yourself than just seeking validation. Like you can enjoy yourself besides or like without seeking validation, without identifying with some bullshit, without cloud chasing on the internet, without trying to destroy people, without being on some motherfucking bullshit essentially, man. You can enjoy yourself in many different ways, which go beyond unhealthy practices. For instance, come up with your own creative shit. For an instance, come up with your own goddamn practices. For an instance, come up with your own ways of living, period. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Don't even base your whole joy on something you cannot even sustain. Because that's like a good way to goddamn make sure that you will go to motherfucking hell. That's like a perfect way to goddamn assure that your life will be about nothing for the rest of your motherfucking life, man. When you base everything on something which you ain't even creating, you know what I'm saying? I am, man. Fuck that charger, man. Now my quality should be way better. My eyes, my whatnot. I don't know why, but my phone goddamn speakers are about nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't about shit, man. They ain't about nothing. They ain't about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Fuck technology, man. Fuck technology. Technology ain't about shit. So yeah, man. It's all about what you identify with. Do you identify with some bullshit? You will suffer the consequence. Do you identify with some good shit? You will suffer the consequence as well. In that case, you will feel good. You know what I'm saying? But you will always see the consequence. You will always goddamn reap what you sow. You see what I'm saying? You will always reap what the fuck you sow. And there's no way around that shit. There's absolutely no way around that shit. What you have coming is what you have coming. And the way you are right now, in so many ways, is just a result of what you've been doing all your life. When you are invested into something all your life, you will behave a certain way. And based on how you behave, this is how you can tell if what you're doing is good or bad. It's all about how it makes you feel and how it makes you move, how it makes you goddamn act. You see what I'm saying? It's all about how it makes you motherfucking act. My eyes and my ears and my whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you even genuinely feel good about what you're doing? Like, everybody has quote-unquote imposter syndrome. Oh, quote-unquote imposter syndrome. But this quote-unquote imposter syndrome goddamn thing, which is goddamn popular online, is not even something which is goddamn deep. It's just a question of, are you convinced about yourself, or are you not convinced about yourself? And to be convinced of yourself, you don't even need to have blind faith. To be convinced of yourself, everything you need is to see yourself. Is to look inside of your goddamn own heart with clarity. Because clarity automatically builds into conviction. And it just so happens that everybody's not convinced about themselves, period. Hence everybody feels that goddamn whole imposter syndrome type of bullshit. Because nobody truly knows what it means to be about something. Nobody truly knows what it means to have individuality. And individuality is not something extravagant. It is just you knowing how you want to be. It is just you diving within yourself, goddamn seeing how you work, and going based on your values. Developing your own values, in short. This is what it means to have individuality. It's not even a big thing, you know what I'm saying? It's normal. It's motherfucking normal. If it ain't normal, I don't know, man. It's meaningless anyways. If it can't be normal, it's motherfucking meaningless. You know what I'm saying? And if it's not normal already, That's not something to dive into by yourself anyways. Man, what the fuck? What the fuck? Goddamn, YouTube is kicking me out of my own goddamn live streams. What the fuck? But anyways, I think my connection is strained once again. But yeah, my ears, my ears, and my whatnot. It's all about what you involve yourself into. What you involve yourself into is how you will do. And that shit is not based on your views and whatnot, because your views will go, your views will vanish. And you see people slowing down when their views start to vanish, when their subscribers start to vanish. Like everybody's so geeked of goddamn views and whatnot that they will borderline quit the whole YouTube career or whatnot when they don't get any more views. When they don't get any more goddamn validation and whatnot. But it's not about that shit. It is not about that shit. It's all about fulfilling yourself. And this is goddamn the best way to goddamn ensure that you will not be a goddamn lame when you fulfill yourself. It is all about fulfilling yourself. Life is always about fulfilling yourself. It never has been about anything else. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that complicated. It's not that complicated. You don't need validation. You don't need attention. You don't need goddamn ooh-ha, mooha, 10,000 people clapping their hands. Ooh, yeah, ooh, congratulating you for bullshit which matters none, man. You don't need people to clap you on, man. You know what I'm saying? You just motherfucking don't. Because if you need people to clap you on, if you find yourself in a position in which you need people to clap you on, it's because you neglect your own motherfucking self. You neglect your own motherfucking self. Because somewhere in your life, you got lost. You got lost on what other people expected you to be like. And you need to dive back within yourself. Something I like to do is goddamn rewind in time, aka just look into my own goddamn childhood past and whatnot. At least this is how I develop myself. I don't do that shit nowadays anymore because I don't need to. I feel alright. But if you genuinely have mental issues, one good way to resolve your mental issues is to goddamn look back in time. See how you were behaving as a motherfucking child. Because goddamn, damn near every mental issue goes back to childhood days. It's like people were hurt in their childhood once, or like in their goddamn teenage years once, and now they're being goddamn hurt for the rest of their life. When people are so motherfucking petty, it is crazy. People are so motherfucking weird, it is crazy. Like just because you got hurt once, that doesn't mean your whole life will be like that, man. And you don't even need to carry your own goddamn memories to eternity, you know what I'm saying? People carry their pain into eternity. I mean, it's enough is enough, man. Enough is motherfucking enough, man. Yeah, I get it, man. We motherfucking get it. You've been hurt once. Something might happen once in your life which is motherfucking bad, which felt bad. But that doesn't mean you should goddamn glorify that goddamn event. You see what I'm saying? You don't need to glorify that motherfucking event. People are so dramatic, it is crazy. People even want to be seen for them being hurt, which is motherfucking crazy in and of itself. Y'all give me 2 seconds, I need to goddamn open up my window. Don't you open up that window type shit, man. It's motherfucking hot as hell in here. There we go. There we go. There we go, my guys and my whatnot. Because what's even the point of doing something if it ain't even bringing you enjoyment? If it ain't even bringing you goddamn peace? Life is not about some extravagant bullshit. The concept of money has diluted people to the motherfucking craziest degree. Ever since social media is able to be profited of, people lost their motherfucking value. Because nothing is truly about the sake of enjoyment no more. Everything is about profit nowadays. Like even people being on TikTok, wanting to go viral and whatnot. Barely anybody is doing shit for the love of it. Hence everything looks so motherfucking retarded. Hence everything looks so motherfucking meaningless. Nothing is for the love of it. Everything is for the money of it. You're just saying for the love of money, you know what I'm saying? Which is why people don't appear to be genuinely interesting no more. Nobody's truly genuinely interesting nowadays because everybody has ulterior motives. Which is perfectly in tune with this motherfucking Scorpio full moon, man. With this Scorpio full moon, man. Everybody's ulterior motives are seen. And on top of that, your ulterior motives. Right now in this full moon goddamn little period of time, your ulterior motives. You reflect on your ulterior motives. And you think, are your ulterior motives valuable or unvaluable? AKA, you reflect your moon with your sun. So the global moon will be in goddamn Scorpio, and you will reflect that moon with the sun. You see what I'm saying? You will look at your moon with the lens of your sun. Don't get it twisted. You always look at your moon with the lens of your motherfucking sun. So everybody's moon right now is in Taurus, and everybody's moon is in Scorpio, I meant to say, and everybody's sun is in Taurus right now. Hence, everybody will reflect on their desires. Are my desires really valuable? Are my desires really goddamn worthy? Do they matter? Are they really important? So some questions like that, man. Shout to motherfucking Cameron and Matteo, man. Shout to lot. Shout to Matteo and Cameron. Shout to lot. And Mystical Mysterio, if I haven't mentioned you already. You know what I'm saying? If I haven't mentioned you already. Hence I even make this live stream, man. I haven't even noticed, man. This whole live stream is me being up under this full moon, man. Because everybody's values are being tested. Are your values really about something, or are your values about nothing? Yes, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's values are about nothing. And one good way to assure that you will have good values is simply having fun. Having fun is always a good value, man. Because when you have fun, you don't treat shit serious, man. I do not know who fooled y'all, but being serious is not necessarily something which is good, man. I don't know, man. Being overly serious and overly tense about life is not something which is a sign of maturity. They like to goddamn associate maturity with being serious. But try and be serious for goddamn 10,000 hours of your goddamn life and see how far you come. And see how motherfucking reality will feel, man. You will look like a motherfucking retard. Trust me, you will look like a retard. You will end up being the next Steve Hawking. You will end up being the next Neil deGrasse Tyson. In short, you will lose your motherfucking hairline. So don't even try to be overly serious. Do not even try to be overly serious. Like, this world ain't about shit anyways, as I was saying 10,000 times by now. So what's truly here to be serious about if it ain't your own individuality, character, and whatnot? You see what I'm saying? And you cannot escape that shit. Who you truly are will carry on into every area of your life. If you ain't shit in this area, you won't be shit in this area. Like, what makes you think you will be the next Michael Jackson if you can't even manage your own self, if you shake in your goddamn boots, asking the goddamn cashier for an extra bag of ketchup? If you can't even develop simple social skills, or for an instance, what makes you think you will be the shit in another area? Because if you ain't shit, you will be shit. Period. No matter what you do. If you ain't shit, you will be shit. No matter what you do, my guys and my girls and my whatnot. If you ain't shit, you won't be shit. So do not even get it twisted. Views cannot hide their shit. Opinions can hide. And one good thing to deal with opinions, because everybody's struggling with opinions. Like when somebody's having a weird opinion towards you, when somebody's opposing you, don't even play into that game. Don't even give into that game. Be like, yeah, bro. Just shrug it off. Just treat it like it ain't even serious. Because if you treat somebody's opinion as in it's not even that serious, their goddamn opinion will not even have an effect. Because somebody who's making opinions of you or about you is only having their way with you if you give in to their opinion. If there ain't no opposition, their opinion can't even work. You see what I'm saying? Like, opinions only work if you oppose these weird opinions. You see what I'm saying? When you genuinely don't oppose somebody's opinion, their opinion will just die out. When somebody's like, yeah, you look ridiculous, what the fuck are you doing? Don't even be like, oh, no, I don't look ridiculous, no, what you mean? Be like, yeah, bro, yeah, you're right, I'm ridiculous, yeah, okay, and then you move on. You will make them feel very stupid, trust me, you will make them feel motherfucking stupid. You will make them feel extremely stupid, my guys and my girls and my whatnot. Yeah, sure, I'm saying, if y'all haven't liked the motherfucking live stream because I will leave in 5 minutes, what the fuck is we doing? Like the motherfucking live stream, my guys and my girls and my whatnot. Like the motherfucking live stream. ASAP. Or I will goddamn jump out of my phone screen and beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want that shit. Trust me, you do not want the smoke. You do not want the smoke. No, I'm just kidding. Show them open. Who even gives a fuck? I'm not getting any money with this. I'm just purely being bored right now. Yeah, this is my free time. I'm just bored right now. Yeah, shit, I'm saying I'm just bored as a motherfucker. I'm just bored as hell, man. This is just my free time. I don't even give a fuck. I do not even give a fuck. You know shit I'm saying? Ever since I'm into music, this is my second passion. You know shit I'm saying? My first passion is music now. Yeah. Talking about music. A little EP is dropping, man. A little EP is dropping, man. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for the next couple of days. Stay motherfucking tuned. We stay in tune. My guys and my girls and my whatnot. What the fuck is this, man? Why is my iPad tweaking? Why the fuck is my shit tweaking? There we go, there we go. Now I can finally see myself again. Yeah, now I can finally see myself again. Yeah. Yeah. Value, what the fuck, yeah. I was just talking about values, right? That's one last thing before I start to leave. Value, what the fuck you have, because you don't know when something is truly gone. You don't know when something is gone. You truly don't. Something you think should be there all your life can be gone tomorrow. And then you will have all the regrets, not goddamn being into what you wanted to do because now it's gone. So time is really surreal. Death is really surreal. And I'm not talking about physical death per se. I'm just talking about things vanishing, things leaving, things no longer being there. You just don't know when things are over. You just motherfucking don't, man. Things leave and transform when they want to leave and transform, and not when you want to leave and transform. You see what I'm saying? Life is not all about you. Life goes beyond your opinion. And you need to make peace with that fact. A good way to not be stressed out about life is to just make peace with the fact that life will be conflict. Period. Life is inevitable. Conflict is inevitable. And you need to make peace with that fact. Don't be like, oh, I want to be peachy creamy forever. I want to live in peace. I want to live in harmony forever. I mean, life is cool and life is blissful and whatnot, but challenges will arise. And don't be afraid of challenges arising. There will always be consequences. There will always be problems. But that's not necessarily something bad. Because life is not all about being in peace 24/7. I mean, life is all about being in peace, don't get it twisted, but conflict is perfectly normal too, and conflict is not something to be afraid of, because that's life's nature. Nothing comes for free after all, and I'm not talking about money. Everything takes effort, and sometimes you just have to put in some effort. Sometimes you have to deal with opposition, friction, challenges, learning processes, and whatnot, alright? But that's not something to be discouraged by. You see what I'm saying? Life will change. And hard times don't even last forever. You should know that already. Things don't last forever. You should motherfucking know that shit. You motherfucking shit, my guys and my girls and my whatnot. Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back. I am right back. Man, I'm hungry as a motherfucker. I've been making music for hours, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just chopping it up a little bit on this beautiful full moon night, my guys and my girls and my whatnot. My jice. It's not all about how you seem, man. Not even all about. It is never about how you seem. Because people who are worrying about, oh, how am I seen? I want to be seen as, Jesus Christ, I want to be seen as the next Michael Jackson. Are motherfuckers who are lame as hell. Lame as hell, man. Because somebody who's truly cool, somebody who truly got their juice. And I'm not talking about goddamn Israel. Somebody who got the juice, and I'm not talking about Israel right here, you know what I'm saying? I'm not anti-Semitic, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who truly got the juice, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck, my guys and my girls and my whatnot. Because it's about fulfilling yourself. When you fulfill yourself, others will fuck with you anyways. Once you fulfill yourself, others will fuck with you anyways. It's like a given. It is like a motherfucking given, my guys and my girls and my whatnot. My guys and my girls and my whatnot. We stick around for 30 more seconds. But I think I'll dip. Y'all have a beautiful night. Y'all enjoy your Saturday. And remember, it's not all about going crazy after a goddamn validation. Your goddamn desires of wanting to be seen, they matter none, man. They absolutely matter none, man. And if you focus on wanting validation 24/7, you will lack substance. Because you are too distracted being into something which matters none, man. You will lack substance. Let me repeat myself. you will lack substance if you focus on wanting to be validated for shit which matters none. And substance is simply being in character. So you just sometimes have to goddamn be blind to everything and focus on yourself once again. Then you will develop motherfucking character. Then you will develop what it truly means to really be somebody. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, I'm heading out. Yeah, like the live stream if you haven't already. Shout out to everybody who's coming through. Shout out to everybody who came through. Shout out to everybody on the motherfucking replay. And ya boy is out, man. It's been ya boy Blazing Metal, the Raging Sun, the Blazing Star. And I see you guys soon enough. Peace out, yo.